Here comes Rudd. Oh, right in the ghoulies. Hey, pass it over here. I want another go. I meant that. Hey, give us it. Oh, you guys.
Welcome back. Another honourable caravan of courage mentioned to the wagon of willpower, Sam and Matt. Who? You ready for this? They're from Brisbane. They flew to Perth, bought a car for $2,500 to drive back to Brisbane. Good job, boys. That's Aussie. Also now joining us on the couch, who'll be performing for us a little bit later on, but right now to have a chat, James Blunt, welcome to the show. Good morning, everyone. Now, I know for a fact your people, parts of their anatomy fell out when we said, hey, caravan park, what do you reckon?
My people are tricky.
Give them some of this.
Yeah.
Now, how does it... No, you've had a life of touring, pretty much, haven't you?
Yeah, of course. I mean, you know, in the army, so my caravan was a tank instead.
Now, I heard you used to...
No, they look good in green.
I heard you used to strap your guitar to the outside of the tank.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's a valuable guitar. I wanted it on the inside, but I had to keep the soldiers on the inside. So I had to strap that on the outside instead of them.
I can't really picture you in the army. What role did you play?
Are you saying I look rather wet and effeminate?
Yes.
Cheers.
Well, here we go. Does that mean, because you're in the British military, so does that mean you can explain what the hell Prince Harry's up to at the moment? Did you ever snort vodka and lick another man's nipple?
I think times have changed since I was in. I used to have it blown up my arse through a straw. Kids these days.
Look, you haven't even had a swig of that yet. That's the best part.
I would never listen to You're Beautiful the same way again. That's tragic for me.
And now...
A couple more of these. And I'll be singing it to him.
Somebody get us a straw.
You're getting prettier by the minute.
You need more of that.
And here's something I reckon people probably wouldn't even believe this. You live in Ibiza now.
I do.
Which is now that's party town. That's the equivalent of what we have here when schoolies breaks end of year. Everybody comes up to Vegas. Ibiza's the same thing, isn't it?
I know, you could come and do your show there and we'd call you Rove instead.
Is it like that all year round?
It's a big old party island. I sing, as I say, rather delicate songs, but I enjoy a night out on the town.
So, okay,
if I'm allowed.
When you're having, in all seriousness, if you're having a night in the town, do you let people take photos of you? Like, Hugh Grant has obviously let people take photos of him. What happened there? What happened?
I think he was doing rather well, wasn't he? He was a whole load of birds half his age.
Yeah, I guess
and, there's nothing to complain about with that. I hope I'm like that when I'm older.
Now, Hamish, Andy, you were giving travel tip or locations to the Madden boys. And I reckon we should do the same thing with James if he's travelling around. Because we're saying Yamba's a great spot, which now that we've said it, everyone's going to go to it.
Well, I mean, you live in Ibiza, so what? Dubbo, I guess.
Yeah, we were thinking that.
I suppose that it's pretty crazy.
Yeah,
if you're a sheep. Look, Yamba. Yeah, we were in Yamba last night. That's got a terrific caravan park.
And one thing we did discover on the drive from Yamba is that if you put your hand outside while you're going along quite fast, the air against your hand can kind of feel a bit like a boob. And the faster you go,
just in Yamba,
the bigger the boob.
Yeah. And what we're basically saying is, if our girlfriends are watching, we really miss you. It's been a while.
Fair enough. Do you boys have a favourite spot around the country? Benji, Joel?
Oh, I love the Gold Coast, all along the whole coast.
What town would you not touch? Is there anywhere you wouldn't go near in Australia? Like, is there any place you've heard of that's kind of scary? Like, if someone said, hey, we've got, it's in front of miners in the Coolgardie, Kalgoorlie twin towns of WA. New Zealand?
It's safe, well done.
So Good safe bet. Good safe
we
bet.
go down to New Zealand. Remember, we got a tour there. That was a joke. Everybody watching in New Zealand.
I want to ask something, Danny. You mentioned about your girlfriends before, but you had 2 weeks without your girlfriends. Was there any weird moments between?
I know he's the Bachelor of the Year, but still know it's a bloke behind that.
We were kind of at the either end of the caravan, and so if you move at all, the other guy knows about it. It's like being at the other end of a boat.
It's like a seesaw, basically, yeah.
And 2 nights ago, I was zipping up my sleeping bag, and you know how you get material caught in the zip sometimes? You can't get it through? So I'm viciously doing this.
It's so...
And Hamish is...
I'm sort of a believer of the philosophy, like, you know, defence adds to your guilt. And I think Andy here is clearly... It's okay, mate. It's a natural thing to do.
The worst part, you were going through Yamba and his hand was out the window. Very guilty, very guilty. All right, well, James is going to be doing a special gig in Sydney on Thursday, and tickets are on sale now. And then later on, he's going to be performing behind us for what I think will be possibly the first ever performance of his career next to a toilet block out of a caravan park.
It's a huge honour, thank you.